Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Get ready to explore ancient Agora with me. I can't wait to share this vlog with all of you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. And if you have, thank you so much. Good morning everyone. This is our second day in Athens. Wanted to show you guys the view outside quickly in the morning. Look at that. We are headed to the ancient Agora today, as well as the Acropolis. So lots to show you guys today. I thought quickly we'll show you the morning view. Good morning everyone from the bright and beautiful Athens. We are headed to the ancient Agora today, as well as the Acropolis. So lots to show you guys today, but before that we are gonna go have breakfast at our hotel and then head out. Just to let you guys know a few things, book your tickets ahead of time for whichever, they used to have a combo ticket before that includes all of the ancient sites. Now they do not. You have to purchase individual tickets for all the sites that you want to go to. So we bought for ancient Agora as well as Acropolis, of course. So keep that in mind. Book your tickets way ahead of time. They do sell out very quickly. We chose to do the ancient Agora early in the morning, and we're gonna do the Acropolis during sunset, so we capture both of the views. So we are headed there right now. Of course we'll keep you along with me, but good morning from Athens. Look at that. The hustle and bustle of the city has started. It is a Monday morning here, so you guys can see for yourselves. So let's head out to breakfast. You guys can see I've gotten tanned. I got a little sunburn yesterday, so I've gotten a little bit of a tan. It's absolutely beautiful in Athens. I can't wait to show you guys more of the city, to explore more of the city as well. Today, lots to show you guys, so stay tuned. You guys know me, I always coordinate my outfits accordingly to where I'm going, to what city I'm in. So for Athens, I've kept it totally neutrals and browns and earthy tones. So this is my outfit that I'll be wearing today to the ancient Agora as well as the Acropolis. So in my earthy tones, but of course it's cute as always. This is their breakfast. I love this honeycomb, you guys know that. These are all the hot items. I'm gonna start taking my breakfast because we are getting late to go to the ancient Agora. So I'm gonna quickly eat and then we have to head to the ancient Agora, but this is their breakfast. Looks delicious. I believe this is called kulori. This is their traditional bread. Kulori, I believe that's what it's called. I will definitely try this bread because this is their traditional bread. So this is kulori. That's what I believe it's called. This is my breakfast right now, guys. This is fresh honey from the honeycomb. Look at his breakfast. And this is my husband.
I only eat when I'm outside with the butter and bread.
This is my breakfast. I'm gonna quickly eat because we have to go to the ancient Agora, but I will talk to you guys later. Their breakfast is amazing. A lot of variety of different meats and eggs and breakfast items and brunch items. So lots to choose from. I'm gonna go enjoy my breakfast with my family. I will talk to you guys later. Okay guys, just heading to the ancient Agora right now in the taxi. I would highly suggest to do it either early in the morning or later on in the afternoon or towards the evening, because during the afternoon it gets quite hot here, but the morning it's beautiful. So if you want to do any of the ancient sites such as Acropolis, ancient Agora, Roman Agora, whatever you guys want to see, as far as the ancient sites are concerned, definitely pick a timing that's either early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Super important because the afternoons here do get quite hot. The taxi drops you off because the walkway to the ancient agora, you do have to walk a little bit. Just to let you know a little bit before I get there, agora means marketplace. So the ancient agora is where they would have debates, where they would have like teachings, and it would be like a socializing place. So it's like a huge marketplace, or was a huge marketplace. So agora means like a marketplace, and this is where they used to socialize, have debates. Of course, while walking to the ancient Acropolis or ancient agora, appreciate the views of the Acropolis. The ancient agora also has the most well-preserved temple in the entire Greece, which is the temple of Hephaestus. Again, doing my best to pronounce everything properly. It's the temple of Hephaestus. The ancient agora is where Plato, who was taught by Socrates, actually taught philosophy. So if you're a history buff like my son is, this is a big must for you. I mean, you're gonna be walking in the footsteps and around the area where Plato, Socrates, Aristotle walked. Like I mentioned to you guys, my son is a huge history buff. So for him, this is an amazing, like a dream come true. And here we go, entering the ancient agora. The line here is not so bad early in the morning if you want to purchase your tickets, but we did purchase our tickets ahead of time online. So keep that in mind in order to avoid any lines. I do have all of my notes that I have, but if you write at the entrance, you can click on this to get a guide of the ancient agora in English. So if you guys are coming here without a tour or anything, you can always just click on that. Let's enter the ancient agora, guys. Okay guys, right behind me is a temple of Hephaestus. And this is the most important thing you want to know about this temple. Of course, you can read up on the history of it, but this is the most well-preserved temple in the entire Greece. So this is the temple of Hephaestus. Definitely you guys want to come to the ancient agora, come take a look at this. On your trip to Athens, the ancient agora is definitely a must visit. And of course, this temple, the temple of Hephaestus in the ancient agora, is a must see. This temple is dedicated to metal workers and craftsmen. And the neatest thing about it is that you can actually get pretty close to it and see it all around from every angle, and you can see inside of it. You get so close that, I mean, it's unbelievable. So this is definitely a must see. While you're admiring the temple of Hephaestus, don't forget to admire the views of the Acropolis from the ancient agora. Look at the views of the Acropolis from here. I keep repeating this, but this is such a dream come true for me to see my son, who is a complete history buff, enjoy this area. I mean, this is an experience of a lifetime for him, and we're so fortunate that we get to experience this, and he gets to experience this. There's a little turtle or tortoise drinking some water in front of the temple of Hephaestus. Of course, enjoy the history behind this area, but also don't forget to capture it so you will have it for the rest of your life to enjoy it in pictures. I took a gazillion pictures here. Guys, since my son is the one who's a history buff, I'm going to let him explain the temple of Hephaestus to you guys, because he has a better understanding of it than I do. He's done a lot of research on it. He's studied on it.
All right, so First, we have the Temple of Hephaestus here. Many ancient Greek bronze statues have been lost over time, often melted down for their valuable metal, which kind of sucks because the Greeks didn't preserve them properly. If you pay close attention to the temple, you will see scenes from the labors of Hercules at the Metopes, square between, it's the square space between the triglyphs and a phrase on its east side. This is the front of the temple and like the left of the temple right now. Well, on the south side, so that's
Where's
back there. You can see the depiction of scenes from the labors of Theseus. And then this temple is dedicated to the metalworkers and the craftsmen. The neatest thing you can actually see is that you can get pretty close to it and actually see inside the ruins of this temple.
Whereas like in the other ancient sites, you can't get that close. This one, you can literally get up close and see it for yourselves. I'll take you guys right now. Look at this, how close you can go to it. Of course, there is a barrier. You can't go and touch it. Please respect that and be respectful on these sites. Look at that though. It's literally, that's how close you can get to this.
And then during the 7th century BCE, this was converted into a church. And then during the Greek War, then was converted into a burial site for the Protestants that fought in that war, as well as the craftsmen that died in that war. And then in the inside, there used to be an Athena statue and a Theseus statue, which are both now converted into bronze metal, unfortunately.
Yeah. They've been melted down, so the statues are no longer here, but they were bronze statues inside of this temple.
Yes. And it was converted to a burial ground, I think, in the 19th century, no, not 19th century, 19 BC.
So guys, he is the history, let me turn it around, hold on. He is the history buff, so this is like a dream come true for him. He absolutely loves history. So I'm gonna let him do actually the explaining to you guys on all of these sites. Lots to see in ancient Agora, lots to explore, so make sure to give yourself ample amount of time to explore everything thoroughly. And if you are a history buff, you are going to spend probably about 2 to 3 hours there. Again, there's a lot to see, lots to explore, and you do want to cover it all.
Confucius was a good philosopher too.
So this is Socrates and Confucius. Both famous philosophers, guys. Now what you're looking at is the Church of the Holy Apostles, a Byzantine church dedicated to the Apostle Paul. Like I said, my son is the history buff, so he's going to tell you the history of the Church of Apostles.
All right, so this is the Church of Apostles. It's a 10th century Byzantine church dedicated to Apostle Paul. It's one of the oldest churches in Athens. And again, it was constructed back in the 10th century.
Guys, this is the Church of Apostles. And like I said, my son is the history buff. So I'm just admiring the church itself. I do know that it's dedicated to the Apostle Paul. The Church of the Holy Apostles is the oldest church in Athens. This is the Church of Apostles, the oldest church in Athens, as well as it's dedicated to the Apostle Paul, right over there. While walking to the Stoa of Atlos, don't forget to admire the view of the Acropolis once again. This is the Stoa of Atlos. Stoa means a covered walkway. The Stoa of Atlos was built by and named after King Atlos II. And this is rows of columns where you literally go face to face with history. It was a place to meet, walk, and do business.
This is the statue of the personification of the Iliad, and this is the statue of the personification of the Odyssey. Two really famous Greek stories.
This is the Stoa of Atlos, guys.
This is Aphrodite's statue.
Okay. Currently, the Stoa of Atlos is a museum which is free to enter with your ticket to the ancient Agora. But this was a place for Athenians to meet, walk, do business, trade goods, discuss politics, and socialize. Taking my time and walking through this stoa, which again means covered walkway, and we're heading to the museum, so let's go inside the museum. This is going to be a quick overview, guys, for you guys in the museum.
Basically, there's some Greek imperial coins from the Greek imperial era. There's Roman and Byzantine coins from that era. You also have Constantine and his coins when he was in power, the ones he made. Those should be up here, I think. Where's 39? It might be down here or up there, one of them.
Okay.
So that's the one to remember, Constantine's era. Then you have Turkish coins and you have modern Greek coins, as well as Napoleon era coins.
Now you guys can see them better.
And then over here is just Athenian coins.
These are all Athenian coins. Guys, like I told you, I'm recording my son here and I'm thinking like this is literally coming face to face with history. To cool you guys down, once you are at the ancient Agora, it does get hot very quickly. So keep that in mind. Stay hydrated. They do have water fountains. They do have restrooms as well for you in the Stoa of Atlos. So you can find both of those towards the end. There's restrooms and of course water fountains. Stay hydrated. It is quite hot. And as my son is saying, as the day is progressing, the UV rays are getting really, really high. So make sure that you guys have sunscreen on, of course. While you're at the Stoa of Atlos, definitely check out the museum as well. There are plenty of trees and shaded areas here as well for you to cool down a little bit on. The Costco fans are working out great as well. Cute. She's hiding from the heat. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this tour of the ancient Agora and seeing the most well-preserved temple in the entire Greece, which is the Temple of Hephaestus, seeing the Church of the Holy Apostles, which is dedicated to the Apostle Paul and is the oldest church in Athens. And of course, seeing the Stoa of Atlos and so much more. If you guys have enjoyed this tour, then definitely stay tuned to see the Acropolis, which is coming up in my next vlog. In order to not miss any of the future vlogs coming up, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Remember, always believe in yourself, love yourself, and take care of yourself. Until next time, I'll see you at the Acropolis. Bye, guys.